Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Cataclysm Classic video. We are here today talking about changes, talking about updates, talking about what the heck I'm gonna do with my hunter. What spec will I go? Beastmaster, Marksman, Survival? I don't even know. We're gonna figure out together. There's some new Wowhead news that I didn't even read coming out. We're about to read it all, and everybody's gonna know what Cataclysm is about. I am a Cataclysm Andy. It is the best version of World of Warcraft since Classic WoW, and I will die on that hill. Don't at me. You can't at me. Let me know in the comments if you are Cataclysm Andy or if Cataclysm is the end of World of Warcraft itself. Okay, guys, we're going to jump right in to some notable differences between original Classic and current Classic. Oh my god. Original Cataclysm and current Classic Cataclysm. Okay, so there are going to be a lot of differences that we're going to see, just like that we saw on the Wrath of the Lich King Gamma, Beta, Alpha dungeons, which in my opinion made Wrath of the Lich King Classic so much fun. I am super excited to see what kind of updates they're going to do with Cataclysm to bring more players in, to make it more accessible and harder. They better have pre-nerf dungeons, so that way we can have challenging heroics. My favorite version of Cataclysm was people leaving mid-heroic because those little Andes that can't handle a challenge, get out of here, leave. In Cataclysm, we actually have challenging, looking for dungeon heroics. It's challenging. You can't just jump in and be a noob. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know somewhat of the mechanics. You have to know how the dungeon works. Do a little research. It's not just an entry-level expansion like some people might have thought before. We are here today. We're going to go through a couple of these posts. It's notable differences, stat changes, and what to do on day one of Cataclysm pre-patch. Now, I have learned today Cataclysm is launching on May 20th, 7 days before my birthday. 7 days before I turn 26, an age that I can't even believe I am myself. So we are going to go through, let's see, Hunter Pets is the first post. I am a Hunter main. This affects me substantially. So let's read it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? All right, hold on. Let me take my mic cover off. Let me lower this Gilneas music, this beautiful, beautiful Cataclysm ambiance. All right. Hunter pets will function differently in Cataclysm pre-patch than they did in original Cataclysm patch. In original Cataclysm, Hunter players were able to place 5 pets in their stable and summon them anywhere. What? What was that? Unlimited access to stabled pets? Yes. So Hunter pets will work the same way they do in Wrath Classic. Hunters will continue to be able to summon 1 pet and will need to go to the stable master to switch to a different one. We will update this Hunter functionality with the Cataclysm expansion content launch. Originally, Cataclysm launched with Pet Aggressive Stance and Pet Assist Stance, later replaced Pet Aggressive Stance 4.2. We plan to have Pet Aggressive Stance in place with 4.4, and then add Pet Assist Stance in future updates. Now, Pet Assist Stance is very, very, very vital. As a hunter, I personally play with my pet on passive stance and use keybinds. With Pet Assist, your pet will now attack as soon as you start attacking. Now, in this version of WoW we have right now, defensive stance, it takes an enemy attacking you to actually have your pet defend you. And so this is a huge update, huge, amazing. Okay, awesome, awesome. Love it, love it. Void storage is the next thing. Void storage was originally added to World of Warcraft in 4.3. In Cataclysm Classic, we are implementing a new collection of features as well as account-wide transmogrifications. You heard that right. Account-wide. If your character does this seemingly meaningless quest with some cool quest rewards that, hey, I might want to add that to my hunter, even though I'm leveling a warrior, we're going to be able to do that. Now, this makes void storage largely unnecessary for holding your transmog item. It is our intention to not add void storage to the future of Cataclysm Classic. Can we all just say thank you? Because void storage is gold sink. It is terrible. It takes up space. We don't need void storage if we have account-wide transmogrification. I imagine it's going to act the same way that account Mount Stew and Pet Stew that they added in Wrath of the Lich King. It's going to be the same type of tab. We're going to be able to use everything. So if my hunter gains a male item from a raid, I'm going to be able to use it on my shaman alt to make him look bad A. Okay, guild perk is the next change that's not original to original Cataclysm. The guild perk system has been streamlined for Cataclysm Classic. Guilds themselves do not gain levels, and item rewards are granted as players level up their guild reputation. In Cataclysm Classic, many perks are granted to the guild members immediately upon joining a guild, and many perks that were associated with guilds in original Cataclysm are now granted to all players by default. So this means that I can join a fresh new guild, and the more I'm with that guild, as I rank up through the guild, I will have access to all the perks. Now, in original Cataclysm, we had to get together as a guild. I had to have, I think it was 3 or more guild players in a dungeon group. We had to go finish dungeons together, do all this stuff together to level up our guild. And a lot of players were put off from joining newer guilds because of this system. Why would I join a guild that's level 1 when I can join a leveling guild that's level 25? There's no reason that you would join the level 1 guild. So this guild perk system that is newly updated with Cataclysm Classic gives us the ability to join fresh new guilds with our community members, and we don't have to worry about not having access to perks, because if we were to join a huge mega guild, we would have the same access to the same perks. I enjoy guild perks. I think they're an amazing part of being in a guild, and it's great to see Blizzard really cater to people who are wanting to build a smaller community of people. Hey, maybe we're not level 25 guild. We're level 1 right now. We're fresh. Come join us. There's no downside now. Amazing. I love it. It levels out the playing field. It creates players wanting to join up and coming guilds with people that they love. I love it. Guild Finder and Guild Event Calendar is the next new change that's going to change from original Cataclysm. A Guild Finder system and Guild Event Calendar were added to World of Warcraft. We intend to add a Guild Finder and Guild Event Calendar to Cataclysm Classic in a future patch. Of course, after the launch. Now, we did have a Guild Finder, and we kind of already have a Guild Event Calendar that was added in Wrath of the Lich King. Blizzard has already catered to our ability to do these type of things. Barbershop temporarily closed to Worgen. Sorry, furries, you cannot get a haircut. I imagine this has something to do with how it transitions to human form. There's some bugs and kinks to work out. And yeah, I mean, I don't care. Sorry, furries. Increased drop rates in Wrath Classic dungeons. These increased drop rates for Wrath Classic dungeons will continue throughout Cataclysm Classic pre-patch and possibly thereafter. So it's going to be easier for us as players to get our transmog gear from Wrath dungeons. We're going to be able to run dungeons and just get a ton of disenchanting materials. I imagine this might be exploited by players as time goes on. I don't see it not being exploited, because in Wrath Classic at the moment, some heroic dungeons are soloable, and if you solo those with a Blood DK and you're getting increased drops and you're disenchanting everything, I think it's going to make a little influx for disenchanting materials, and you might see some gold grinds for Wrath Classic dungeons coming up. And we will see in Cataclysm, if we're already able to solo Classic Wrath dungeons right now, I imagine in Cataclysm there may be some gold farms for certain classes that come up where you're going to want to just run Wrath Classic dungeons with this increased drop rate. Okay? So those are the main notable things that are different from our Cataclysm Classic to original Cataclysm. Now, I am looking forward to the things that they're going to implement. Like I said, how they implemented the alpha, beta, gamma dungeon systems. Super excited to see what we're going to do in the future. May 20th, we're here. So the next thing is stat changes for Cataclysm Classic. Now, I don't think I'm going to go through all of this, but I haven't read this article specifically. I think it's fairly new. every single class now has mastery, and I think that's just kind of what this goes over. For blood, it increases the shield to absorb. Frost, damage done, increased, everything increased. Mastery is a great stat. I don't think we need to read all of this because this is just kind of saying, hey, mastery is a thing in Cataclysm. Now, if you don't know about mastery, it is a spec-specific stat that increases your ability to be the best you can be in that specific spec. Love mastery. I love the stat reforging system. I think stat reforging is amazing because you can get a piece of gear that... so on my hunter, I'm looking for armor pen, critical strike, and something else, right? Mainly armor pen and crit. Now, when I get a piece that doesn't have armor pen, it makes me really sad inside. I get sad. And now, with Cataclysm, I'm able to get a bad piece of gear and transition the bad stat that I don't want, say haste. I don't want haste. I'm going to take a portion of my haste and make it into armor pen. And voila. Now I have a high level piece of gear with at least a stat that I want. When you're in a pug and nobody wants that piece of gear that's super high item level and you don't necessarily need it, now you actually do need it. Okay? Okay. Now, what to do on day 1 of Cataclysm pre-patch. I went over this a little bit, and you're going to want to train flying. Because now 310% flying is a learned ability instead of being mount specific. No more having to farm for your Proto Drake in order to fly 310. Okay, I have some super rare mounts that fly at 280 and it makes me mad. I have a green Proto Drake that flies at 280 speed, and you know what, it pisses me off. I get upset because you know how long it took me to farm that green Proto Drake, and I can't fly faster than the guy who did some achievements. Okay, go train your 310 flying. It's going to be 4,000 gold. Buy a WoW token. This is the time we live in. I don't condone WoW tokens, but just do it. It's 20 bucks. Let's do it. 250 gold, and you can fly in Azeroth. I don't like flying in Azeroth. Let me state that now. I love Cataclysm. I think flying in Azeroth and the Azeroth revamp is kind of bad, and we will get into that later when we go into gameplay. I have Lore Master on my hunter, and I'm going to have to go back and farm each zone's quests to get the achievements for completing quests and zones. Kind of makes me upset, but I am a achievement hunter, and it's a good time sink, you know, whatever. It's okay. Even though I already got Lore Master on my retail character, it's okay. So you're going to want to go learn your new spells. You have new spells. There's only a few new spells. Hunter's got like Trap Launcher. You have to learn your mastery ability from your trainer. You're gonna if you don't learn mastery from your trainer, you don't have access to the mastery stat. You just don't. Choose your talents. So each talent tree now has a specialization and a mastery affiliated with that specialization. So at level 10, a warlock could have Felguard, or you could get Chaos Bolt. You get a very impactful ability at level 10 for every single class out there. It makes it really fun leveling, choosing different specs, dabbling into everything. The only downside to the Cataclysm talent tree is that you have to go all the way to the very bottom talent in order to unlock the ability to go into another tree. So that kind of destroys the SM Ruin or like my scattershot marksmanship builds. You know, I can't go into survival and beast mastery. You just can't do it. You have to fully invest all the way to the bottom of this guy. That's why you only see 4 points in, like 3 points in here and 1 point in there. It's a downside, but they have really streamlined each talent tree to make it very, very impactful for the talents you get. And each spec, I feel like, still has the ability to do the things that you would get if you were to dabble into both specs. So, like, Scattershot is a very necessary ability in Classic. And that's why you will go all the way down to Scattershot, and then you'll go all the way into Survival, right? Now, Scattershot is a baseline ability for Hunters, and I don't have to go into marksmanship just to get that one ability that's going to help me defeat a rogue. I just don't have to. And so a lot of those things that players heavily invested into One Tree 4 in order to branch off, we don't have to invest in, because a lot of the abilities have become baseline. So it's kind of like there's the ups and downs of this talent tree system. We do have the new profession, archaeology. Now, archaeology is a secondary profession. I'm going to level this before Cataclysm launch on my main hunter. I'm not going to do it today, and I'm going to do it probably off stream because, wow, it is boring. You literally go to a zone, put down a telescope. It's red, yellow, or green, and if it's one color, I can't remember which specifically, you go in that direction, put another telescope down, and then when you find it, you dig down, get an artifact. Wow, exciting, Blizzard. Thank you so much. I farmed 50 hours of mining, and now I gotta go farm some more. But there are some very cool rewards, very awesome transmog. If you want to be a min-maxer for Cataclysm launch, you will level archaeology during pre-patch. You have to. Like this headdress of the first shaman. Badass, right? Requires level 61. Awesome. Allows you to see far into the distance. Cool. Holy moly. That is some good stuff. Okay. You pretty much get Hawkeye baseline for every class that wears mail. Okay. Any class that can equip mail. Oh my god. What is that? Goblins. Okay. So, yeah, we haven't really gotten into goblins much. Goblins and worgans are now a new thing. Starting zones are up. Level your goblins. Level your new race class combos. We will be doing all that. Those are really the only big changes or news articles that I've seen. May 20th is the release date. Just found this out today. Everybody get what you need to do and do it now. Cata Classic Battlegrounds temporarily disabled. No ETA for the fix. Let's check this out. We have turned off Battlegrounds while we investigate and fix an issue. Perfect. You know what I exactly wanted to do was PvP a little bit. Guess we can. Alright, well, that is pretty stupid. Any other things that are bad? Oh, there also is a big bug right now where guild chat does not show up in your general. It doesn't show up in your chat log unless you specifically make another tab for guild chat. Or with my hunter right now, if I go into any chat that I have, my guild chat doesn't show. I have to pull up my guild panel to see my guild chat. It's kind of dumb. I feel like Cataclysm Classic Beta was not fleshed out. I'm interested to see just how many bugs we're gonna see. Sorry. When the official launch happens. I feel like pre-patch they're gonna try to flesh out a lot of the systematical UI bugs that we're gonna see. I do have my doubts because a lot of the player base has some bias towards Cataclysm being bad, even though it wasn't Cataclysm that was bad, it was the end of Cataclysm. The end of Cataclysm was the start of the downfall. Looking for raid was the start of the downfall. Okay? Having an entry level where, oh, I'm gonna do normal dungeons, and then I'm gonna go straight to looking for raid, and then I'm gonna go to a 10-man. It completely negated the fact of grinding heroics day in and day out, which I love. As a PvE player, I want to grind some fucking heroics, get my valor points, do what I need to do, get it done. But looking for raid just ruined that. And I pray the only change that I need for Cataclysm is no looking for raid. And if we are going to continue into MOP, if this is the cycle we're doing, if we're doing Cataclysm, we are doing Mists of Pandaria. When does it stop? I don't know. It has to stop somewhere. I'm hoping it stops at MOP. If they do Warlords of Draenor Classic, we are all doomed, and every WoW player is going to quit because Warlords of Draenor, it was good. Well, let me think about this. Warlords of Draenor had one of the longest content droughts in World of Warcraft. It was like 7 months of no content. With the more streamlined content releases, because they already have the content, we may see an increase in players just because of the fact that we're not waiting 7 months. I think we saw a similar thing in Shadowlands, and that's what made me stop playing Shadowlands is Castle of Nathria. That shit lasted for like 5 to 7 months. It was on par with Warlords of Draenor length. And I'm not going to sit there raiding Castle of Nathria for 7 months and doing PvP. Shadowlands made me buy a 16 button mouse. I was hyped. I was ready to PvP. Loved Shadowlands. 7 months go by. Dude, I am not doing the same thing over and over again. And I hope we don't see some of the things that are implemented that were so bad and players hate. But that's just speculating that we actually go so far as Warlords of Draenor. They better stop with Mists of Pandaria, and I think a lot of people can agree with me. Legion was amazing, and I know a lot of people do think that Legion was also a very respected expansion, even though it was one of the newer expansions. I think it was the most well done and best expansion that we had gotten so far. Legion had a lot of challenges, it had a lot of things to do. Artifacts, I mean, I could go on. Legion was a great expansion, and I think most players would agree, but nobody wants to go through the challenges we had to get in order to get to Legion. So let's just skip Warlords of Draenor altogether, and we'll go to Legion. Now, if you didn't know, they did reset. No Frost Emblems, no Conquest, no Triumph. For some reason, I still have Defiler's Scourgestone. Let's go check the vendor. Maybe we can do something with this stuff. All my stats got reset. Or all my action bars got reset. All the add-ons are broken. Everything is just messed up. I need to choose a spec for my hunter. I don't know if I'm going to go Beastmaster, Marksman, Survival. Man, who knows? Let's go check the Defiler's Scourgestone vendor. It's still a thing. It is apparently still a thing, okay? I need 15 more and I can get an upgrade to my ranged weapon. But do I want that? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Who cares? Now, your talent tree is going to look something like this, right? You have your specialized ability that comes when you get this ability as soon as you choose the spec. It's not level. As soon as you hit level 10, you can get aim shot, you can get explosive, you can get intimidation. Why you would ever get intimidation, I don't know. Do not ask me. Okay? I don't condone going Beastmaster at level 10. For Hunter, I don't think it's great. Haven't played a lot of Hunter in Cataclysm, but I can tell you that is not a stat. That is not an ability that's going to give you any greatness, right? Explosive shot or aim shot. I personally would go marksmanship at level marksmanship at level 10 until you get enough levels to get down into frenzy. Frenzy is really the main thing that you're looking for when you go BM, right? Cobra strikes as well. I am kind of tossing and turning on what I should spec my hunter as. Can I queue a battleground? Select a role. Wow. Okay, so we actually can queue battlegrounds, and we do have roles now. So we have roles to choose for battlegrounds, which is a blessing, and it's something that they should have done in Classic relaunch. Having roles means that there's going to be a specific amount of DPS, a specific amount of healers, and a specific amount of tanks, right? You're not going to go up a team like in SOD where you're facing 5 healers and 5 broken DPS, right? You're going to have a balanced amount because there's a role queue for battlegrounds. That is so good to see. Did not even expect that, but it's here, and it's probably here to stay. Well, it is here to stay. No probably about it, okay? So, how many healers are in a battleground? Do you want to find out? Let's find out. Let's queue a battleground. We'll see how many healers are on their team, how many healers are on my team. See if it even shows us the specs, okay? We have 1 minute until queue. I have nothing to do. We have an event calendar right here. I am a achievement hunter. Children's Week is tomorrow, so starting tomorrow, we're gonna go in and complete all our Children's Week achievements. Let's see, what are the achievements? Eat sweets. Use my Hearthstone. Complete 5 daily quests. Take your orphan out in battlegrounds. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Easy event. Now, if you see, I have all the previous event achievements. We're going all out. Oh, whew. That scared me. Elders of Cataclysm. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so we got the worst battleground we could possibly get to determine how many healers are on one side and how many healers are on the other. Okay, so we're gonna go into Battle of Gilneas and see what kind of proportions are there. See if we can even tell. Can we tell? Will you show me? Paladin. Nope. The worst battleground I could have ever asked for, and we got in it, and we're going to... You know what we're going to do? Leave. Okay. We will try that out later, or in a separate video, or just a short video, just to show. I can't believe how unlucky I got there. Nobody wants to do Battle of Gilneas. Nobody. Nobody at all. What did this guy say? And she'd probably be an e-girl too, because she has game taste. That's good. Guys, join Grobolus right now. Wait, what is that? Vote for Trump if you're a real OG. We like Fortnite. Bro should date a blonde. I feel like that would be enough girl for. Okay, guys, join Grobolus. It's a new up-and-coming server. Everybody here is super nice, super great. I don't have any exaggerations when I say these things. It is amazing, the community that we have on Grobolus. My guild, Sanctum Gaming, it is amazing people. These people are phenomenal. Gluck sucks my... Alright, that is my guild leader, or that is my raid leader and guild recruiter. Guys, I swear I am not lying when I say Grobolus is a cozy server. You guys should join together. If only Trump had a... Bro would only grab his own. Okay, guys, I am telling you, Grobolus is the best server to join for Cataclysm. If you want some community of active people, cozy, 50-50 server. I think there's a nice balance of Alliance and Horde on my server. Would you consider Biden's to be breathtaking? Okay. Guys, I am telling you, do not go to any other server but Fairbanks. This is the place. This is the best place to be, okay? I meet amazing people. I met some great people out. I was leveling my warrior yesterday. I made a Blood Elf warrior. We're leveling that a little bit in a second. We're kind of just... Biden, for sure. Okay. I know it seems... I want you guys to come to Grobolus. This server is the best, okay? Community here is top tier. If you guys don't want to have GDKPs in your face, if you don't want to have... Isn't size from the mom side, though? Joe might not have hunters. Okay. This is an anomaly. Chat is not normally like this. It's pretty much Baron's chat in looking for group right now. Okay. Why can I not cancel a WoW token auction? Bro, I just want to race change. That's my guild. Normal. Okay, that's normal. We do now have this guild tab. If you go here, you see the roster. You see the chat of your guild. Here's all the perks we can get. As we level up with our guild, we gain heirlooms. We gain cloaks. That teleport me to Orgrimmar. We earn companions. So many companions. Everything is amazing. Reigns of the Dark Phoenix. I need that. I need to get exalted with my guild. Okay, now, like I said, I do have Lore Master on this character. Let me prove it. Lore Master, but now, because of the revamp, I have to go back through and do every quest in every single zone. Complete 35 quests in Syrian Gorge. Man, I already did that. Okay. So, Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, we will do that future. Probably on Twitch, we'll do some boring, like, long streams where I just sit here zoned out and just grind my achievements, right? We're going to do that stuff. Now, there are new race class combos. As of right now, I'm leaning towards Beast Mastery personally, just because Beast Mastery, I feel like it's going to kind of pull ahead of everything else while leveling, because your pet is able to fully hold aggro in Cataclysm. I may go aim shot and just start kiting people, but still unsure about that. I still have a lot of thought to give on how I'm going to go about my hunter specs. I'm gonna need to sit here and do some boring stuff, and right now I don't really plan on doing anything boring. We're gonna get into the thick of it, get into action. Now, I swear Grobulus is a great place. I met a lot of great people. I am leveling a Blood Elf Warrior. If you don't know, there are new race class combos, and you can be this thing, okay? You can also be an ugly goblin that looks crap in plate gear. I was teetering on being a goblin warrior, and I will never do that ever. I might make a goblin priest or a warlock or mage just to showcase what the goblin starting zone is. Goblin starting zone is actually very fun, better than Worgens, and I would like to have a cloth wearing goblin personally. Now, personally, I would like to choose a class with less mobility, like priest or warlock. I think priest has the least mobility out of the few, but we do have Blood Elf Warriors, Troll Warlocks, Druids, Tauren Paladins, and Priests. Oh my god, holy cow. Look at that. Undead Hunter. Okay? Orc Mage, buddy. Orc Mage. You don't know how long I wanted to make an Orc Mage. Forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Now, bear with me. Bear with me. I do have to use the bathroom, and we are in the thick of it. So go in. I want you to go subscribe to No Hit Jerome and just enjoy this while I go to the bathroom. It's going to take me 5 seconds, and I am going to absolutely piss myself. BRB.
Azeroth has been completely reworked from the ground up, which means a much smoother leveling experience in every way. And we also get new goblins and Morgans that drastically change the balance of raiding and PvP forever. And I know everybody's going to be interested in uncovering the secrets of archaeology with me. I mean, you could get some biz gear from that, you know? And everybody's at least a little bit excited about Transmog. Let's get started with an overview of the pre-patch and my first impressions. So the pre-patch is already upon us, but that means we're only a few short weeks away from the May 20th Cataclysm launch date. With the pre-patch here, we have the awe-inspiring destruction of Deathwing. Thousand Needles is now flooded, Ashenvale has this huge volcano, and I regret to inform you, but I recently got lost in Orgrimmar. Alongside the visual transformations of each zone, there's new quests to make the newly redesigned 1-60 experience way smoother. There really has never been a better time to re-roll an ult in Classic WoW history, and I'm personally taking big advantage working on my Goblin Priest.
Okay, enough No Hit Jerome. Thank you so much, Jerome. Appreciate you. Green tea and PvP all day, buddy. Green tea and PvP. That's it. That's all we need. We're going to jump into a little more coziness. We're going to jump into a little bit more just chilling. Okay, now if you want to see even more chilling when we go down and dirty and do some 14-hour live streams, 24 hours, 48 hours. I've done a 55-hour live stream. I think I pushed 60 at one point. I need y'all to just come over to my Twitch, CC Sykes on Twitch, CC Sykes on YouTube. If you want to see some really degenerate stuff, if you want to see me sleeping with my butt out on Twitch, come over, follow. If you don't follow, subscribe on YouTube. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to jump into a little bit more cozy content, a little bit of leveling with the Blood Elf. I am happy to announce that I finally have a Blood Elf warrior named Sykes. My hunter's name is Cryptor. That is my OG name from original classic WoW as a troll hunter. Never will change it. Will always be my main. But Warrior Sykes Blood Elf Warrior is an homage to my Night Elf Warrior main tank guild lead in Cataclysm. Super happy. Super ready to get going. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like right now. Subscribe. I want y'all to just slap those buttons. Slap that bell. We will be here a lot. Okay? Now we're just going to jump into some coziness. If you're not here for the coziness, that's okay. I will see you guys later, and I'll see you in the next live stream or the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Peace. Okay. Let me just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to kick back a little bit now. It's going to get kind of cozy. It's going to get cozy if you're here for coziness, and you can be cozy with me. I'm just going to level a little bit, do some little this, little that. My talents were reset. Interesting. So I had literally made this character yesterday, so that's interesting. I need a repair. Hold on, let me turn down the Skillnaeus music. Alright, let's repair, and then we're gonna queue for some dungeons, because dungeon grinding is the way to level. Dungeon grinding is the best. Okay, let me see if I got some mail. Oh, daddy. Don't worry about what I was doing yesterday while I was on stream. If you want to go see why this person has daddy in the subject of my mail, you can find out. Maybe I just do a short format video on that, and we can get some clicks on the short, because wow, that is some good stuff. Whoa. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make a short form video on that on my own time. We'll read it if you're interested in reading it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll open it up on stream, or I'll make a short video on it. Right now my weapon is broken, but I just repaired. Cannot. Oh, I can't dual wield because I didn't choose Fury. Interesting. So it's an under 1 minute queue as far as I know right now for Fury. So we're going to go straight into Fury. And then I'll throw my little Thrash Blade on. And we're going to go... We're in a guild. So for DPS queue right now for Classic Dungeon, it's 3 minutes. Okay? Tank would be faster, but DPS I can kind of just not care. I think I'm very tempted to go tank, but I feel like my DPS is better right now. Tank does not get... Oh, that is a good ability. While when you thunderclap, a target affected by your Ren has a 100% chance to affect every target. Maybe we do go prot. Let's go respec. Let's respec while we wait for a queue. I definitely need a shield, though. What did that say? I slept with my GM for Warglaves and Shadowmourne. Wow. What spec are you? Warrior. Interesting. WoW token is 7k. WoW token is plummeting in price right now. Armor, shields. What level am I? 16. So we'll do 17. Stamina. Yeah, sure. So if we're prot, we just need to maintain like a high shield, because there's no there is no heirloom shield, so we're kind of just at the disposal to what we can get. Now, a lot of the economy is very inflated at the moment, and like you saw, WoW token is at 7k. Before Cataclysm pre-patch, the last I saw WoW token at was 12k gold, and so we are losing about 5k gold paying for WoW token, which I love to see. I hate WoW tokens. I think WoW tokens should absolutely be not in the game for Cataclysm. I understand why they're in the game, but as a realistic perspective, War Quarter. Where's my warrior trainer? Wait, priest? From a realistic perspective, though, when I'm grinding gold, in my brain, and I can't help it, everybody thinks this way, in my brain, I think to myself, okay, I'm farming about 2,000 gold per hour, say, in Cataclysm. I could go to work 1 to 2 hours, and I'm going to be able to buy 1 to 2 WoW tokens. Why the hell would I ever waste my time farming gold when I can straight up just go to the auction house and buy a WoW token? Why would I ever do that? I have no reason to. It makes me feel bad when I farm gold. On my hunter, there's an achievement that I have to get, and in order to get it, I have to farm molten core. I was solo farming molten core for hours and hours and hours. I was solo farming molten core in Wrath of the Lich King, Classic. And I thought to myself, these things go for 20 gold on the auction house. I can buy a WoW token for 20 bucks. I can buy 2 WoW tokens and negate like 40 hours of farming. Why would I ever farm for that thing when I can go to work and pay for it and get that thing with IRL labor? It hurts. It hurts my soul to even think that way. I hate that I have to think that way. We have no other choice but to think that way, because Blizzard has put a monetary value on WoW tokens. It's dumb. I don't agree with it. I think they should be removed from the game, but it's a part of the game, and it's going to be a part of the game for as far as we can tell. It's going to keep on continuing. They're not going to remove it now that they've added it. They're making so much money. I've bought a WoW token before. I know people who have bought WoW tokens and gave them to me to support the channel. You cannot tell me they're not making money from it. And when there's money, there's stock growth. They're not going to get rid of them. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I would rather have an in-game shop than them add WoW token to Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm. There's no point. Also, with Cataclysm, just so you know, there is quests inside the dungeon. I'm doing dead mines, and now I have quests for dead mines at the start of the dungeon. So really, dungeon grinding is a great way to go, and you should also be grinding quests in between dungeon grinding. And the quests are very centralized in Cataclysm. Very, very centralized. When you go to one quest hub, all the quests at that quest hub are around that area. There's no running across the continent, coming back, going across the continent, then I'm gonna come back. There's none of that anymore. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pump. Oh. Blood Elf Warrior, baby. New spec, new life, new me. I will still be maining Hunter, but this is going to be my main alt. And I'm going to level a Goblin to be my, like, alt, right? Because we do have a lot of time to kill until Cataclysm. And the leveling process is so streamlined right now. My slash played is, let's see. 3 hours and 17 minutes, and I'm level 16. That's astonishing. Hold on, my nameplates don't work because my add-on is bugging it. It's... Neat plates. That's the one. Neat plates is messing it up. Let's fix it. All add-ons are broken at the moment. Hopefully we get new add-ons soon. I'm pretty mad about the fact that I can't do anything. And I have no details, so I can't know how much I'm pumping better than other people. One of the biggest things that attracts me to being a DPS player, and the reason why I love being a DPS player, even though I did main tank in Cataclysm, main tank guild leader, right here for Cata, love doing it. Being a DPS and seeing yourself at #1 spot, it just makes you feel good. It makes you go, I'm better than everybody else. Like, you get that little feeling, like, even if you're like 2nd or 3rd place, you're like, I'm a top tier DPS. You know, being a DPS, it's like a constant competition, right? It's a constant competition for that top spot, and it makes you feel like you're competing against other people. It makes you sweat. It makes you get hard. Wait, not get hard. Hold on, pause. You know what I'm trying to say, though. There's a very competitive aspect to being a DPS, and that's what I really has drawn me to be a DPS main over a tank main. I think being a tank and being a good one is something that helps you stand out from the crowd, but being a top tier DPS better than everybody else, it just makes me tingle. And the reason I am going Blood Elf over other classes, I was tempted to go Goblin, even though Goblins look like absolute garbage when they are playing in plate gear. They just look bad. They look bad. In Cataclysm, your belt piece is going to be half the size of your body. Everything is not proportionate. It looks bad. Looks like trash. Warriors are very susceptible to spell damage. And with a Blood Elf Warrior, you get this ability, Arcane Resistance. Where is it? No. Nope, where is it? Justice points gained by 10%. What? Wait. Okay. I swore there was a magic resistance. It could just be arcane. I guess I'm tripping. Okay, never mind. Well, you get arcane resistance. I could have sworn, hold on, we're about to Google. We're about to pull up Google. Hold on. Blood Elf Racials Cata. Man, I might have gotten tricked. As far as I was concerned, Blood Elves have like a 1% resistance to magic damage, but I guess it just meant arcane. Okay. I still like the Blood Elf Warrior. I'm paying homage to my old Night Elf Warrior main tank guild leader character that I had in Cataclysm that I enjoyed playing, loved it. I could have swore. Here, right here. Magic resistance. Reduces the chance you will be hit by spells by 2%. Reduces chance you will be hit by spells by 2%. This is a thing, and I swear to God, it better be a thing in Cataclassic, or I'm gonna write on the forums. I'm gonna message GMs every single day. This is a thing. Reduces chance you will be hit by spells. That is a fact, okay? I'm not tripping. I am not. I swear to you that's a thing. What's it called? No way they removed that from the game. Magic resistance. Isn't that what it's called? Yes. Where's my magic resistance, motherfucker? Where is it, Blizzard? That's a thing that I went Blood Elf for. This is a 2010 post. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not crazy. Racial bonuses. Where are you? Where are you? Why is it not a thing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why is that not a thing? Hold on. I'm having an epiphany. Is that just a fake post? Magic resistance, blood elves. 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 Wowpedia. It's even on Wowpedia. Hold on. I need to get back in the game before they kick me. Don't kick me, please. I love you. Wowpedia even says they replaced it. Oh, they replaced it. So one of the reasons why I went Blood Elf specifically was because the fact that they have a resistance to being hit by magic spells, and warrior tanks are susceptible to magic spells. And they changed it. They changed it in a patch of Cataclysm to arcane resistance. That's not good. That is not good. What the? Why? Why, Blizzard, do you have to ruin my fun? We may have to take a moment and rethink our life decisions. I love Blood Elves, and I don't play a Blood Elf. I do not. I refuse to play Blood Elves. But I will play a Blood Elf Warrior. And I was looking forward to it. But, damn it, I hate to say it, I might re-roll a Goblin. I might re-roll this ugly mother. So, as a Blood Elf, you still do get Arcane Torrent. Oh, whoops, gotta run out. If you didn't know, a lot of dungeons, a lot of classic dungeons were redesigned with Cataclysm, and like you saw, if I were to stand in that ability, I'd be dead. It actually makes it a little bit difficult, a little more intriguing, a little harder. Makes it fun. I am a big fan of Cataclysm leveling. I love it. It's not like, it's not super hard. You just kind of do your thing, chill out. It's a very smooth process. If you want to jump into a zone, you don't have to figure out what quests you need to do. You just go to a quest hub, you do them. It's very alt-friendly, but it's not so friendly like Season of Discovery, where you have like 7 alts that are all maxed out. Season of Discovery, I do have an issue with how alt-friendly, or not even alt-friendly, how much alts play a role into playing the game. It hurts me. It hurts me on my insides. Alright, we gotta go over some of these racials then, because apparently I got absolutely debated on what racial bonuses I'm gonna get as a Blood Elf. I may just stick with a Blood Elf just because I love the idea. Not the idea, but I love paying homage to my old Cataclysm Night Elf Warrior. that was a main tank. I'm not gonna roll Alliance just because I am a Horde main and I do not want to go back to Alliance at all. Even though I will say I have come to accept Alliance a lot more since the Hardcore Challenge. The Hardcore Challenge was, I strictly played Alliance, and I'm not gonna bash too much anymore. I was born and raised a Horde. I was indoctrinated into a family of Horde players. I can't help it that I think Alliance are scummy and dumb. It's not me, it's my generational factionism, okay? I was about 7 years old, and my dad and my brother said, don't play Alliance. Alliance are for children. And I was like, I don't want to be a child. And I have grown up with that mentality. It's, you can almost prove that racism is generational with the way that I think of Alliance. Every time I play an Alliance character, I feel scummy inside. I feel like something's wrong. And it's bad. It's not a good thing. Like I said, it got easier with the Hardcore Challenge because I have grown some respect for Alliance since the Hardcore Challenge. I do enjoy. I have a level 59 Dwarf Rogue on Hardcore, and I love him. But I think Dwarves have a special spot in my heart, so. We are going to kill this boss and then rethink our life decisions. Because I totally got jebaited on playing a Blood Elf. Goblins, they get rocket jump, and warriors in Cataclysm are very, very mobile, and that's one of their strengths that they have in Cataclysm, is being such a mobile class. And with goblins, you do get rocket jump, so you have heroic leap, rocket jump, and charge in combat. And I think you do have some charges. Oh, what's up, Mac? Welcome, bro. Welcome, brother. Oh, I took a break. I started a new job. I work 8.5 hours 5 days a week, and it is very taxing, very time consuming on my my mind and my brain. I'm trying to get back into the routine of things now that Cataclysm is out. I literally hadn't played a video game until yesterday, so I'm making money. I'm saving up money. We're putting it straight back into the stream. We're putting it straight back into the equipment, into IRL streaming equipment, cameras, everything. I'm just saving everything up, just grinding my fucking ass off, buddy. But I got a really, really good job, and I've just been putting all my eggs in that basket right now. Good to see you, brother. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I missed you. I missed you, buddy. No, seriously, I did miss you. It's just hard because I'm a very introverted person, and it takes a lot for me to be very outgoing and what's up, you know, very just interactive, engaging. And my new job, I have to be interactive and engaging for 8.5 hours from the second I wake up, and it's taken a lot out of me, and I'm trying to adjust and trying to change kind of my mentality. I'm trying to change a lot of things so that way I can be very energetic and outgoing throughout my whole entire day. Because for the past little while, I get home, I literally just eat food and lay in bed. That's it. I don't think I necessarily quit SOD. But SOD definitely lost my interest after Phase 2. It definitely lost my interest. I don't think there's just not a lot of content. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you. But it is a lot for me to even just interact with people. Right, so I'm one-on-one with people all day long. It's just me and a client, and I'm fucking engaged. I want to be a little more outgoing for my peeps, you know. But I appreciate those words, bro. Thank you, thank you. A 50% damage reduction. Okay, yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, that's dumb. See, SOD, it's just... I'd rather play a version of the game that's, like, not stupid. What the main thing I think that hurt me the most with SOD was STV. Because I loved STV, and every time I would get into an STV event that wasn't absolutely just bugged out to hell, and I was getting layered off my teammates' layers, it was fun. But then 99% of the time, I would have to play this version of SOD. Hold on, I'm confused. And I couldn't even play STV. STV was one of the best events in my opinion, and I couldn't do it. I wasn't even actually able to do it. It works now, but the amount of time that I had to put into STV to get my bis and stuff like that, it just killed me, dude. It kind of sucked. I'm really sad about it. I wish they did better, and there's not a lot of PvE content at max level. Like, I was farming Uldaman on my hunter, you know? I don't, like, that's my peak SOD gameplay, is farming Uldaman. I don't know. I want to do some fun stuff, you know? Normalizing warrior rage. Sometimes I straight up ignore my GF. Yeah, exactly, bro. Sometimes you're just, you know, you get home and you're just like, man, I just need everything to be quiet. Dude, oh man. I can't say specifics, but every single morning I wake up and I get to work, I have to deal with somebody that is so loud, so high-pitched, screaming loud for 2 hours straight. I feel like I'm gonna fucking explode. Social battery is such a real thing. Ugh. I did not touch phase 3. I did not. Because that, I started my job and I just was like, I'm full grind mode. Full grind. What does that mean? I don't know. Stoic Mac be stoic. I did not touch phase 3. Oh my god. Look at this bug. You can't even leave a party. How do you leave party? Oh, it actually works today. In phase 3, they added incursions, repeatable quests that give gold, and anyone who isn't max level gets 300% gold. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear. So I'm going to constantly level alts so I can do incursions. Wow, that's amazing. You know what I wanted to do in phase 3? Level alts. Everything yeah, I think a lot of people... One, it really hurt my feelings that Sod killed Wrath of Lich King. Sod just completely killed Wrath. And it kind of hurts my feelings that Sod is so popular that it took away so much traction from Wrath of Lich King. Even though ICC patch in Wrath of Lich King is fun. I do have fun. 650 gold for a leg enchant? What are they smoking on? There's not even a WoW. 650 gold in a classic version of the game? 800 gold? Buddy. Just add a WoW token now. Just add the fucking WoW token. Put it in the game. Let's put the WoW token in the game and quit playing all this shit. Like, everybody's buying gold. Come on. I believe you. No, I believe you. Prices were ridiculous when I was playing. Also, ignore this mail that says daddy. Just ignore. Ignore this piece of mail. I'm gonna open it. If people want me to open this, I will open it, but I might make a YouTube short with me opening this. I may or may not have role played with some people yesterday, and I may or may not have given them gold, and I may or may not have sent a piece of mail to the to one of them. Just ignore that for now. Crusader was in game for a bit too, because orbs dropped 6,000 and they removed it. Oh my god. Yeah, I think SOD. I think everybody wanted Classic Plus. We want Classic Plus. We want unreleased zones. We want new raids. We want new dungeons, but we don't want Nomergon. We don't want a Nomergon raid. I don't want the raid to be a steamroll up until last boss. It broke my heart. It broke my heart that being a reality. It broke my heart, man. And all these bugs and fixes when they figure out the bugs, and people getting maxed out Arathi Basin with STV, and then some people don't get maxed out because they weren't in on the bug. It hurts. It hurts me. Yeah, they did. And it's like, I can't just make one character and max out one character. There's like, I can't do that. It's like, I need to make 6 characters in order to have, like, my time be filled of actual gameplay. That's what really sucks about it. Is, like, like, on Wrath of Lich King, I play a fucking hunter. My hunter main is my main, and I do, it takes me so long to actually go through and do everything I need to do on that hunter, right? On SOD, it takes me 2 weeks, and my hunter's done, and then I'm raid logging and can't do anything. At least in original classic, it would take me like 3 to 4 months before my vanilla, not 3 to 4, let's say 2. Like 1 to 2 months before my original classic warrior would begin. Cata isn't ready. There's definitely a lot of bugs. And I feel like beta testing wasn't as thorough because a lot of people did not beta test. I did some beta testing. I did log on and make a Goblin Warrior and do beta testing on Mount Hyjal. I feel like a lot of the kinks are going to be worked out throughout the pre-patch. I think it definitely feels like Cata so far. I have not encountered many bugs. The only bug that I encountered was my guild chat does not come up in my chat window. But they fixed that today. Yesterday my guild chat was not showing up. Today it is showing up. So they did fix that bug, and I'm very happy about it. Cataclysm is the future, and I am Cataclysm Andy, and comment down below if you think that I'm wrong. I will be doing Twitch streams a lot more as well in the future. I'm not streaming a long time right now. I'm streaming for maybe like 4 hours right now, just because I have a lot of stuff to do. When Cataclysm does come out and it gets degenerate and I do like 14-hour live streams, we will be going back to Twitch and doing stuff like that. I just would like to build the YouTube community up a little bit more before we go back to Twitch. I do get a lot more growth on YouTube, so I'm happy about that. I posted a YouTube short and I got like 15 subscribers, and that's more than I had gotten in the past like 3 videos. So I have a good YouTube short outline that I can do. Do these guys not know how to play Shadowfang Keep? Hold up, let me help you. Wait, can you not open these doors? Oh, he goes. So I'm trying to get a little more YouTube flow because I gain more Twitch subscriber or Twitch followers from YouTube. so far. That's what I found. So we're going to be doing YouTube stuff a little bit more. And then when I get really degenerate with it, we're going to be doing some Twitch. We're going to be doing some Twitch. I'm coming back. We're trying to come back. Now that there's actually a game that I would like to play. I have about... I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money that I'm putting away right now. So, hopefully going to be upgrading so I can do IRL, so I can do a whole bunch more, and my computer actually can handle a lot of the caseload that I put on it. Because right now I can't really stream at the maximum quality. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's interesting, you know. I'd like to make more comedy sketches, more videos that are not World of Warcraft and just kind of sketches and reaction. And I don't really have the equipment to do some of those things. So we're working towards everything. I have high hopes. I am getting used to my job now, though. It's a lot, though. It's a lot, you know. Some days I get fucking smacked in the face like fucking 20 times, you know? And I just want to come home and go to sleep. Just how it is. Just how it be. My last job, I could just go to work, drive a forklift, stack some fucking wood, do my own thing. This job, it's not like that at all. Completely different, so. Getting in the groove. Getting in the motions. And Cataclysm's coming out. Super happy Cataclysm's coming out. Really ready. I think Cataclysm is such a fantastic expansion. A lot of people have hate for it, but I think the hate for it that they have is, in hindsight, Cataclysm was a great expansion. Hard heroics, PvP was great. Raids were amazing, and 10-man raids were comparable with 25-man gear. It's just a good expansion overall, and I think a lot of people are going to be pleasantly surprised. Transmog, stat reforging, a lot of good stuff. I think at first some of the player base might be kind of hesitant, but they'll come around. SOD is not the answer. We need Classic Plus. We need summoning stones in Classic and unreleased zones. We don't want revamped Black Fathom Depths as a raid. That's not cool. And with SOD, I think a big problem is the player power goes up so much. A lot of the new abilities from classes are very powerful, and it really offsets the feeling that you have for Classic. It doesn't feel like Classic. I think the comparison I made was that it's like this weird limbo between Classic and Wrath of the Lich King. It's not TBC. It's like this weird, almost Wrath of the Lich King, but it's still Classic, but it's not Wrath and it's not Classic, and it feels like very odd. And it just doesn't feel right, personally. It doesn't sit well. I feel like Turtle WoW made a better version of Classic Plus. You know? Which is sad. I played on a private server that did Classic Plus, and it was not Turtle WoW, and it was better than SOD. I forget the name, but it was good. And yeah. It was good. Runes are a joke. Sorry. They are. Runes are kind of a joke. They kind of suck. So, especially with Hunter, a lot of the rune slots are not, like, placed well. Like, you should not have certain runes in the leg slot. Like, leg slot is the worst slot for Hunter and SOD. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad. I'm interested to see what they're going to do for level 60. I did hear they're going to make Molten Core like a 20-man raid or something weird like that. But I don't know. I'll probably go play sod when Molten Core comes out and stuff, and pray to God that it's actually fun. Because the main drive with Molten Core was like coordinating 40 people is what makes Molten Core hard. It's not necessarily a hard dungeon, but it's hard because there's 40 people. And if 10 of those people are stupid, then you die. And more. Why is that? This land is our land? Kill Baron Ashbury. Oh, they did not complete the quest. Okay, that's why we're going back. Yeah. Makes me mad. Makes me mad. We'll see, though. I am upset about it, but we will see if the 20-man Molten Core or whatever they're doing is actually going to play out. Or if it's just going to be a steamroll. And then you get to Ragnaros and it's just like... my biggest problem with Nomergon was that you go into Nomergon, right? The whole dungeon is so... it's so easy. And then you get to final boss, and it really comes down to your tanks not being stupid. Right? All it comes down to is, well, okay, casters. It comes down to people not pushing buttons, your casters being able to push buttons for mana, and your tanks turning the fucking guy when he throws a flamethrower. It's not hard, but if you have one stupid tank, if one of your tanks has half a brain, you're done. You wipe and you can't clear it. You're done. What do? Nothing. I'm super excited. Cataclysm is it. It's the answer. I'm a Cataclysm Andy. Comment down below if you hate me. Don't care. Don't care. Didn't ask. Well, I did, but... I'd like to hear people's opinions on why Cataclysm is not the way. I would love to hear, like, their argument to why Cataclysm is not good. And I could definitely put a rebuttal that would put you in your place. I could tell you right now, I could. Every single raid in Cataclysm is good. There's not one bad raid. Dragon, the last raid, Dragonspine, is okay, or whatever it's called. It's okay. It's not terrible, though. Every single raid is engaging, fun, and just good. Cataclysm releases with, like, what, Blackwing Descent and Twilight something, and it's good. Those are good raids, can we see right now? Blackwing Descent and Bastion of Twilight. And then Throne of the Four Winds. These are phenomenal raids. Every single one of these raids is amazing. Viridian Hold, that's pretty much Vault of Archivon or whatever it's called, VOA. It's pretty much VOA 2.0. But these three raids right here are phenomenal. They're fantastic. And you can't say they're not. And if you say they're not, you never played them. You never played them. I'm sorry, buddy. They're good. And if I can go in there with a tight-knit, close 10-man community of people, and we all know each other, we play every single day together, I don't have to bring like 30 strangers that barely talk on Discord into the raid. It's just me and the boys, and maybe some gals. You know, hey. It's a good-ass time, man. It's a good time. Cataclysm is some of my favorite raiding next to Classic WoW. You cannot beat Classic WoW just for the camaraderie, but Cataclysm is fantastic. Legion was good too, but we're not going to go there. We're not going there yet. When they announce Legion Classic relaunch, I will go there, and we can talk about why the fuck did we just go through Warlords of Draenor? But that's just we'll come to that on another day. Did that guy just? Am I missing something? Why are they? See, this guy's in Shrimp Gang. He's a Shrimp Gang member. I will be doing like chill streams. Mainly the chillness though comes after, like the start of my YouTube stream is very like informational, very hype. You know, we get right into it, and then the second half of my YouTube stream is like we're chilling, doing our thing, you know, hanging out, having a good time. So that's kind of the process that I'm working with right now. I think I'm gonna stick to that just for a minute. We'll get into everything else later. Come play Cataclysm though. It's fun. Wait. Oh, I missed a quest. Awesome, I totally missed a quest. Perfect. So happy about that. I'm so happy that I missed the quest and can't complete it. I'm very happy about that, actually. Oh, shit. They revamped classic dungeons. Look at this. I have to avoid the gunshots. If I don't avoid the gunshots, I die. I may have to re-roll my race, though. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Alright, let's... So, my biggest issue right now with the Blood Elf was that... What can I say? I thought that Blood Elf had a resistance to being hit with magical effects, but they actually patched that later into Cataclysm, so I was looking at Blood Elf racials for early Cataclysm, and so I don't get a resistance. It's like a 2% chance for magic spells not to hit me as a Blood Elf racial, and that's not here anymore. And so I rolled Blood Elf thinking I would have this mystical racial. So the only thing I gain from Blood Elf is increasing harmful arcane effects, or increasing resistance to harmful arcane effects. So the other races that I have are Blood Fury, increase attack power, flat out, which would be good. I don't want to play an orc though. I just would not like to, even though it's probably Vis. Sorry, Mac. I am sorry. I don't want to play an orc. It's not my cup of tea. They're stinky, smelly, and green. Sorry. With goblins, I have Rocket Barrage with it, which is a little burst. And I also get 1% increase to attack speed, and I get Rocket Jump. So in Cataclysm, hunters or warriors, they get Heroic Leap and Charge in combat. So having Heroic Leap, Charge in combat, and a Rocket Jump would make me so mobile. And the biggest strength of warriors in Cataclysm is being mobile. So I don't want to roll a goblin, but I'm thinking maybe we have to. The only other option is... Well, I could do trolls for berserking. Increase attack speed by 20%. And then health regeneration during combat, which is negligible. It's really between orc and goblin, I think. I mean, I love blood elves. Let me see what I'd look like. Let's do some looking. Let's be a looker. Let me see that loot. Like, look at that. That plate helmet looks phenomenal. Looks good. Like, blood elves just look good in the armor, right? I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what goblins and blood elves look like vice versa, right? We'll just say I look like that. Let me make a goblin, just maybe. God, he's so ugly. Look at him, he's disgusting. Oh my God, even worse. Look at that face. What a disgusting face. Big schnoz. Is that how you spell schnoz? Big schnoz. Heck if I know. Let's go in and we'll compare. Let's compare Goblin Warrior versus Blood Elf Warrior, because I would rather not look like absolute trash, personally.
The wily, cunning goblins of Kazan have lived in
Well, spit it out.
Let's see. Raids, Descent, Loot. Did I click the wrong one? What is going on? Is it broken? Did it just break? Isn't that cool? Wow, isn't that cool? Would you guys look at that? Would you just look at it, huh? Oh, here we go. Now we can do a direct side by side. Oh. Legs. Why is there so much gear missing? I don't know what is happening right now. I think it's bugged. My dungeon journal just literally got bugged, but so weird. Oh, here we go. Boom. Actually, that's kind of not bad. That's kind of not not bad. Hold on. Okay. Which one? This one or this one? He doesn't look that bad. Why am I... but he still kind of looks like shit. Hold on. He kind of looks good, though. Right? He kind of looks nice. I know the chest piece doesn't match on the Blood Elf, but, like... Why does the Goblin look, like, kind of cool? Why does he look okay? Why is this happening? Why is this a thing? I don't like it. I'm not okay with my decision that I'm making right now. I don't like Blood Elves necessarily. And I like Goblins, but I don't like how they look. But that looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That looks kind of cool. I'm kind of maybe might re-roll Gob. Because I went into being a Blood Elf thinking I would have magic resistance, and I don't have magic resistance. They patched it in late Cataclysm to arcane resistance, which is a knockoff. It's a ripoff. It's a ripoff is what it is. Hold on, let's go see. Yes, I'm picking my nose. Fuck off. Suck me off. Don't care who you are. Who are you? You're not my dad. Everybody picks their nose. Every single fucking living person on this planet picks their nose since they were born. Don't act like you don't pick your nose, and don't act like you never picked your nose in your whole entire life. You might have grown into an adult that fucking shoves a Kleenex up your nose and swabs it out like you're freaking unclogging a drain. But when you're alone, you still shove your finger up there and clean that bitch out. Okay? Don't act like you don't do it. Okay? Don't even want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't eat my boogers. Even though everybody did when they were super young. Every single person on this planet eats their boogers when they're a child. Don't act like you don't. Okay, anyways. Blood Elf. Let's give Blood Elf one more chance. Head. Shoulders. Chest. Chest. Why is there no matching chest piece? Is it from Bastion? Oh, it is from Bastion. Yeah, don't try to be better than me. Don't try to act like you're above. I don't want to hear it. Why does that not look better? Why does that not look better than Goblin? Hold up. Why does that not look better? I'm so confused. Why does Goblin look better? Is it because the headpiece is giant? Goblin genuinely looks better. Oh, crap. Time is money. That's gonna be me. Oh, shit. I think we gotta do it. We gotta do the switcheroony. We gotta do the old switcheroo. Okay. Because Rocket Jump and Rocket Blast are two... I mean, a burst threat gainer plus mobility. I don't see that being better than Blood Elf. AoE silence is really good for PvP, and I definitely see a lot of uses, but I don't necessarily want to play a Blood Elf at all, and this looks... I might regret it. I may regret it. Probably will regret it. but I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Sorry for, yeah, I mean, that just looks good, right? That just it looks good. I don't know how else to explain it. That's a cool set. On the Blood Elf, it looks kind of like disproportionate. My shoulders are like, look at this. Look at this. My shoulders are like hanging off my body. Like, what is that? When you're with the goblin, it's like very compact, structured. Yes, my body is super long and my legs are short and my hands are giant. My head's massive, but it looks good. It does look good. Can't complain. I can't, like, that or this. I think old me was a blood elf, and nowadays I'm a goblin. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I am going to re-roll a goblino. Thank you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to throw away these bags. Thank you, Gandalf, for the bags. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you, buddy. I love you so much. Love you, Gandalf. Please. Please, please, please. I'm sorry. I'm going to open this mail on a video and post it on my shorts. It's gonna be like a little short because nobody's gonna make it this far into my video. If you made it this far, I love you. You're amazing. Go follow me on Twitch. You're part of the community officially. I'm gonna end stream right here. I'm gonna probably level a goblin offline and just kind of chill. Or maybe I'll level a goblin tomorrow. Maybe I come back and level a goblin tomorrow and do the starting zone. I've never done the goblin starting zone. Maybe we just go fresh. I'm gonna make a YouTube short on this piece of mail that I got that says Daddy Heart. Thank you everybody who tuned in today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for anything and everything, the support, the likes, the comments. Please comment if you made it this far. I love you. If you made it this far in the video, you should just subscribe and put the bell. You should just hit the bell because you absolutely are enjoying the content, and it's gonna be cozy all the time. We got plenty of community members that are just hiding away. They're just hiding. I took a little break and they're just hiding. They're coming back. They mosey out of their little freaking holes and they go, hello. Oh, Sykes. Oh, please come back. I love you guys, by the way. Thank you so much for everybody that's supported me. Mac, Gandalf, Grant, Killer, Butter, Space Ghost, JD. I love you guys. You guys are literally, I think about you guys all the time. Thank you very much. And any new community members that want to come pop in, you know, Potato, you want to come check me out? We're here. Love you guys. Hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow and do a little short stream of, not short, it's going to be like 3 to 4 hours, just like today, of just some goblin, straight goblino, chill leveling. Like Mac said, Mac was so kind today. He said, you don't have to do that. You know that, right? Just be yourself. Your stream is great. It just needs that one moment of traction. Thank you, Mac. Thank you very much for those kind words. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you for those kind words. I just need that. Stream is great. We just need that one moment of traction. Brother, hey, you know I'm here. We do 24-hour, 48-hour. We do 72-hour fucking streams on the Twitch, buddy. You know how it goes. Love you, man. I love you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that support. What a fucking real one. That motherfucker. That ass-licking guy. Enough about his personal life. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your time. If you are this far in the video, you're amazing. As I have said 10 times, just have a good night. And I'll see you in the next one or the next video. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mac, for tuning in today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow making a Goblin Warrior for the first time ever playing a Goblin. We are going to re-roll Goblin because I am not going to be this preppy, stuck-up Blood Elf. I think we have made that clear with our screenshots. Let me just pull that up real fast again. Why would I not want to be this? Why would I not want to look like this? Or I could look like a blood elf. Where's that? I thought I opened that picture. Hold on here. Look at that. Ew. This or this? This or this? Why does this look cooler? Why do goblins look better? Their racials are better. I thought blood elf racials were better, but they're not. They're trash. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Tune in tomorrow night. I'll be here, leveling my goblino, going straight goblin mode. Okay, thank you. Go back to the beginning if you want to see some information about Cata, and just go see what's new with Cata and everything else. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you in the next live stream or the next video. Okay. Bye-bye. See ya.